Lakers win 121-96 against the Jazz in Utah. Oh my fuck, man. We haven't won in Utah since February 25th, 2015, when Kobe was still on the roster. Oh my fucking God. I can't believe we won. Because coming into this game, of course, on a back-to-back night where we beat the Denver Nuggets, Anthony Davis with the flu, taking IV shots, at halftime, I was concerned. And AD and LeBron both logging 37 minutes in the prior game, just felt a bit uneasy. But thankfully, the Lakers were generating offense early in the first quarter. And you have Utah answering back early, but the Lakers just looked really comfortable early on. And, Kyle Kuzma had moments where I just thought, he just doesn't have that confidence in his step. And there were moments of frustrations with Kyle Kuzma where you're thinking, you have to take that shot, or I know you could do better than this, but what's going on? And that kind of point of frustration alleviated itself because of the way everybody else was playing. You have guys like Rajon Rondo just doing extremely well. Alex Caruso just doing the work. And, despite, Kuzma just doing okay in this quarter, overall the team was doing great. I mean, they were pushing the ball. They were answering the fucking question of, can you start early in an away game? And of course they can. It's the goddamn 2019-2020 Lakers. And to start off the second quarter, LBJ is just hot. Hot like that fucking Nelly song. Hot in her with 2 R's. And you just have to feel that it's not just LeBron James, but it's the entire Lakers team that's just getting hot, getting ready, and serving up hot field goals. And to have LA play both solid defense and offense in that second quarter really caused problems for Utah, obviously. Them not making, their shots. Donovan Mitchell still doing great, but being suppressed as much as he can. Only scoring 13 points in the first half. And so the Lakers lead at halftime, 65-47. Very comfortable. And Kyle Kuzma closing out both quarters with threes. At least the first one was a buzzer beater. This one, about 2 seconds left to go in the second quarter. But LA leads it pretty comfortably, but you have in the third quarter the Utah Jazz coming out guns a-blazing. Donovan Mitchell, of course, just shooting like a fucking animal that he is. And Frank Vogel has to take a timeout because when the Utah Jazz go on a field goal run 5 for 5, you got to utilize that timeout, and that's what Frank Vogel does great. This is a guy who I feel like after 3 years of Luke Walton Stockholm Syndrome, I actually know what good coaching is, and here we have it, boys and girls. I mean, goddamn, Lakers fans, we're looking at this shit like, whoa, he's utilizing his timeouts, and he's taking care of our players. I've never really seen this in the last few years. This is awesome. And so, while all that's going on, the Lakers are, having a decent time on the offense, but they're having a difficult time limiting the threes from Utah. The spacing was a bit of an issue. But once you get down to it, it was only really Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, and Bojan Bogdanovic contributing. Almost everybody else on the floor, nothing. You weren't getting anything. Usually in a game like this, Ingles is the guy who goes off, takes those monster threes and has like a 20-plus point game. But he was a complete non-factor in this. And an incredible credit has to go to our Lakers boys. I mean, guys like Caruso, guys like Rondo just doing the work. And even when you put in like Troy Daniels, just carrying his weight. Just fantastic stuff all around. Just a total team effort. And AD with them blocks is just a gorgeous thing, right? I mean, whenever you see this guy just swat the goddamn ball, it is a thing of beauty. You hear that slap and you feel invigorated. And so the Lakers go up 94-75 at the end of this third quarter because the Utah Jazz is not able to score for the last 4.5 or so minutes of this third quarter. And they spill that ineptitude into the fourth quarter, where they pretty much total a scoreless run of about 6 minutes. That's crazy. You go on a scoreless run for 6 minutes at home. Holy fuck. And so you see Cats just pulling away. And what I mean by that is once Utah just flattened themselves out in the latter half of that third quarter and the beginning of this fourth quarter, it was game over. It was game over. Rajon Rondo with some huge threes. So did Kyle Kuzma. It was just basically over. Right around halfway through the fourth quarter, you see Frank Vogel, bench LeBron James, bench Anthony Davis because they logged a couple of minutes more than they needed to. But 26 minutes for AD and 29 minutes for LeBron James. Not a bad night considering they played 37 minutes last night. And it was a very comfortable ending for the Lakers. Even when they were up, barely 18 or so, I wasn't really concerned. The fact of the matter is, for the Utah Jazz, they missed some atrocious baskets down the line. To go just absolutely nowhere with the basket when you got a guy like Bogdanovic and Donovan Mitchell is pretty shameful. And the best part about this night, too, was the fact that Dwight Howard made a three. The 7th in his career. He had 65 attempts at the three-pointer, and he's made 7. That's so awesome. And he did it against Utah. I lost my shit. I actually lost my shit when the space was wide open, and you see Dwight Howard in the fucking corner, and you're thinking, there's no fucking way Dwight's gonna take that shot. He goes for the fucking bucket. You see Boogie Cousins losing his fucking mind. I'm losing my fucking mind. And Dwight is the happiest cat. And I can't help but feel just amazing for him. I mean, this guy comes back to the Lakers and he has become a fan favorite in months. And I'm one of those cats, like, Dwight has become one of my favorites. And, the reason why I have to put the Kobe jersey is, they're actually going to have a documentary series right now on Spectrum Sportsnet about the Lakers dynasty in the early 2000s, but I've got to put Kobe on there because, Kobe is very synonymous with the Dwight, heated exchanges and all that, but I mean, now you got, Dwight and Kobe just reconciling. I mean, a couple games ago you had Kobe with the Atlanta Hawks in that game, just giving his blessings and love. And this is such a fucking great family-style Lakers team that we got going right now. And there's so much love and respect going on. And it sounds all hippy-dippy and shit, but that kind of shit really plays into team chemistry. And I got to tell you right now, winning on the road like this, that chemistry has a lot to do with that. And Utah turning the ball over and over without any fucking baskets to give themselves any breathing room or any kind of viable comeback was basically dead, and the Lakers win. And again, boys and girls, the last time the Lakers won in Utah was February 25th, 2015. Do you want to know the fucking starting 5 for that Lakers team? Jordan Clarkson, Wayne Ellington, Carlos Boozer, Robert Sacre, and Ryan Kelly. Jeremy Lin coming off the bench. And Kobe Bryant was out with the right rotator cuff injury surgery. Yeah, that's the fucking team that won barely by 3 points. But this fucking team, this goddamn Lakers team, comes into fucking Vivint Arena, where the fuck that name is. They come in, cream pie on Mormontown, and ditch out with the fucking signed shoes given to children. Peacing out. And it's funny because you read about the Utah commentator getting all antsy because, LeBron James takes off his shoes and give it to children, but you're going to get salty and antsy about that shit? Why don't you fucking look at your Utah Jazz players and yell at them? They didn't do shit, all right? There's only 3 fucking players to name for this entire game for Utah, and that is an indictment on the entire team. Donovan Mitchell, 29 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Bojan Bogdanovic, 23 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Rudy Gobert, this is big. Rudy Gobert, 13 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 0 blocks. So you're telling me you're going to get all salty about LeBron James giving shoes, but you're not going to get salty about the fact that you're fucking tallest dude, you're a defensive player, he didn't do shit. He didn't have a fucking block. There were barely any rebounding throughout the entire team. This was an embarrassment for the Utah Jazz. They got their fucking asses kicked, and you gotta take that shit home, because you are at home. And they got no one but to blame themselves. If you're gonna tell me, oh, Mike Conley being out made a huge difference, okay, cool. I mean, keep saying that shit, but your fucking other players have to do other things too, right? I mean, basketball isn't a one-man sport. There's 5 fucking players on a team, 10 players on the court in total, and they gotta battle it out. Like, all the fucking salty-ass bitches out there, like, I need y'all, again, to just shut the fuck up, because the Lakers are just coming all over. They're coming all over. And it starts with the big dick man himself, Anthony Davis. 26.6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 blocks. Yeah. That's what a big man does. He blocks. Oh, Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is only good for crying. Fucking Christ. And LBJ, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 12 assists, 1 steal. I mean, the way he's just assisting cats left and right with those double-digit numbers, it's just absolutely impressive. Just phenomenal stuff from LeBron James. Despite the fact that, in the shooting department, not that great. Just some really poor shots. But you get 20 points, you get all the fanboys excited, and that's okay by me. Rajon Rondo deserves the third player here. Listen, 14 points, 9 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals. This guy was 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Rajon Rondo in this game was really the biggest X factor to us winning this game. Of course, I mean, I'm going to shout out guys like Dwight Howard, KCP, Kyle Kuzma, Caruso, even cats like JaVale McGee, the only cat with the minus on the day for the plus and minus tally. Everybody did work. Quinn Cook, Jared Dudley, Troy Daniels, Danny Green, just everybody stepping up, and this is what we needed. Everybody scoring points, everybody doing their jobs, and doing what you can for the good of the team. And this squad is just fantastic. I look at this Lakers team and think, wow, we're doing it. We're fucking going on the road, intimidating teams, and beating them outright. It has been absolutely impressive what we've seen so far, and long may it continue. We got another game on Friday against the Portland Trailblazers at Portland. Another place where we haven't won for quite some time, for a number of years now. Let's change that, shall we? Let's make sure that narrative changes on Friday night. I want to see the Lakers go into Portland with all that boo, with all that hostility, and kick some motherfucking Portland ass. Make sure that Melo reconsiders his return back to the NBA. Melo, you should go to China. So, boys and girls, that's it for me. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Let's go Lakers. Oh, fuck off.